First of all, congratulations on the Alan Waters Humanitarian Award. Tomorrow night, we're so excited that we get to come be there to witness it. So we'll be the really loud, obnoxious people screaming our heads off in the background. You guys are very busy with your charitable organizations. How do you decide which ones, how did you decide which ones to get involved with?
Usually how the calendar looks.
Well, I mean, I think it starts with people first. You know, I think we've always been really apt to, like, connect ourselves with smaller charities where we could get to really know the people
and the issues
who run it. You know, obviously you have to be passionate about the issue as well, but
but even when it's a small organization, you can get to know the issues better and really get educated, you know, on a personal level.
Yeah, I mean, you can always there's just a confidence that's built into the smaller places where, you know, when you talk about transparency and all those types of words that surround corporations and charities these days, it's, you know, it's much easier to figure that out in a smaller kind of grassroots. So War Child for us was always, you know, very dear to us because of that fact, and everything kind of probably jumped off from there. But it still holds true today. The things that we try to connect ourselves with seem to be smaller.
So when you met, what did you think of one another when you met? Because we do a lot of lifestyle stuff on our show in the morning, and we just like to know, what did you think, like when you, for the first time?
First impression.
Was it like, because sometimes you'll get guys that'll go, and then they end up getting married, or you'll have women that go, he was such an idiot, but then you fall in love and it's like,
we knew right away.
Yeah, I knew that was my man.
Yeah, like right away.
Like instant, like love at first sight?
Pretty much, yeah. We were at a concert and we were talking all during the concert, and then we went to a little club in Toronto afterwards, and then I walked her back to her hotel and said goodbye, and then we both had this like profound need to speak again on the phone, but we didn't have each other's numbers.
Right. Oh.
So what did you do? Recon?
Yeah, I think
I figured out a way to source his number. Oh no, you know what I had? I had your dad's number, but it was like really, really late.
She was at a hotel. I kept calling the hotel, but I couldn't spell her name.
It's K something.
So I finally was like, you know what? He's a big boy. I can call him late at night. He's probably got a phone in his room. You know, what is this? So I called, and he picked up the phone. He goes, "Oh, this is too weird. I've been trying to reach you at the hotel, but they won't put me through to your room because I can't spell your last name."
Just knew, and it was obviously a feeling that you had an experience for, because you both had been in previous relationships. And
well, I think that real chemistry is when both people have that same, you know, exact, like, it's the nature is really doing the work, you know. And then I was standing in a corner at this restaurant, and I looked around, and there was this guy, and he was seated like on the top of a chair, in a booth, and he was sitting on the top of it, and he was completely different than every person in the room, and jumped out at me, and I was like, I wouldn't even know how to approach him. And I'm the most ballsy person I know. He completely like intimidated me, and and
who said hey first?
We both did, right? Yeah.
We were kind of introduced, and then
we got introduced because we ended up that we were sitting. It just so happened that the president of the company, who signed us both, was there. Yeah. So he was like, I said to him, "Who's the guy?" And he said, "Oh, that's Raine from Our Lady of Peace. You need to meet him." And then he introduced us, and that was it.
What we wanted to do is, just for our listeners, is put you through a rapid fire question. And there's no filter, and it's the first thing that comes to your mind, and you have to answer.
And whatever.
You have to answer truthfully.
Do your kids know you're rock stars?
Yes.
What do they think about that?
Love it.
Last time you cried?
I don't know.
Last night?
No, a month ago. Yeah. Okay. It's got to be something my kids did.
The one place, now that you're back in Winnipeg, that you have to go.
Well, it was Kalekis, people.
It's gone, yeah.
Okay, so now I'm really upset. And, well, anyway, so to the 10 Spa, for sure. That's a must. And, I mean, there's a bunch.
It's a diva must.
That is not a diva must.
Okay, I'm sure everyone's sitting around saying, gotta go to the 10 Spa.
I think it's self-preservation. You were so wrong.
What did you have for breakfast?
Soup.
Soup for breakfast? What kind of soup?
I know, minestrone
really
soup.
Good.
Right across,
It was like E something.
Favorite philosophy, because I live by them.
My favorite philosophy is, you can love someone, but you can not love their behavior. And so we have to teach each other to be responsible for our own behavior in order to protect the people we love.
Energy 106.